Hey everybody, it's Connie. It's that time again. Number 8 on our Fun Day Monday. Well, if you could see my desk, you would know I'm working on a book. So I have all this stuff. I'm using the lavender. And I thought, okay, so I cleared kind of pushed everything back just a little bit so that I can take just a few minutes to work on this. I'm still, okay, this is going on my 4th week of being all congested and everything. So forgive me, I don't know what's going on. But it could be a lot of different things going on. So, I've got these little stamps. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. And I have all this stuff around my workspace here because I'm doing a book. So I'm just going to grab some of that stuff and make my card. But so I'm going to tell you, if you're not on my Facebook page, you kind of don't know what's going on. But in my real world here at home, I had to gut my guest bathroom. It was, we found some really bad mold, and so we got rid of it all. And you know, we're doing sheetrock and all these things, and so there's a lot of dust going on in my house. So that's probably why this is all lingering on. But we have most of the walls up now, thank God, thanks to my father-in-law and my son-in-law and my brother-in-law. They all came over and yesterday, and we got all of that up. And we're, you know, there's still a whole lot more to do, but that's probably, you know, we've got so much dust going on from been working on all that. So that could be part of the reason why I'm lingering. So, enough of that. So here we go. Let's see, what can we do to this card that that we can make it look like something. I love, you know, it's so funny that I'm loving this paper because I've never been a big fan of purple. I mean, I like purple. I think it's pretty, but it's not been my favorite color. Okay, let me just say that. So there's this piece that I have left over from cutting. And there's this. I love this, you know, because you can still do a lot. This is pretty busy. I don't know what I would do on the front of it. So let me choose this one. And what I'm going to do is just lay it down where I want it, and I'm going to cut it. I want it about like that, I think. So I'm going to cut it. Let me get my little pencil. Here it is. It's so funny because yesterday, while they were doing my you know, putting up sheetrock and stuff, I have a shelf right up here, and it houses, you know, some ink pads and just different things up there. And then right in front of me, I have 2 curtain racks from IKEA, I believe, so they're solid. And I have punches on them and little glass jars, you know, like this, that has my little keys and just different little embellishments that's easy for me to grab. Well, yesterday evening, all of that stuff came down on my desk, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, it was all on the floor, all the ink pads, everything had flew the coop. So I had a mess to pick up, but I got it all up. Now let me cut this paper. I'm just lining up my pencil mark and lining it up right here so that it'll be a straight cut. And then my pencil mark right here. And then lining it up right there. Just like that. Hopefully, oops, it is correct. So, and I'll save this for my book because I'll make washi tape out of it or something. So I'm going to save that. I saved those little pieces for the book. Okay, so this can go on there like that. Let me ink both pieces up, if I can. I know, I say it every time, I'm an inker. I love the look. I can't hardly do anything without inking the sides. So, gotta have the ink. And I'm using Vintage Photo distressed ink. So, get that done. Alright. Okay, now I can glue this down just like that. That's going to be cute. Let me get my glue. So how are y'all? How's your weekend? All is well here. All is well. And it's funny because now I say all is well. It really is. I'm not going to stress about anything because it's fixable. It may be costly, but it's fixable. So in my restroom, it's funny because now the plugs don't work. Ay, ay, ay. But it'll be alright. I'm not worried about it. I prayed over it. I asked the Lord to give my husband wisdom on how to fix it. So we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and poke the hole in here so that when I add all my stuff to it, I will know where I can put it and where I shouldn't. So I'm going to add this little thing. Hole reinforcer. I like the way it looks. I didn't add it to all of them, but I'm going to add it to the because I like the way it looks. I'm going to do it on the front and the back. I'm going to go ahead and put on here on the back number 8 so I can keep up with it. Okay, now what to do with it, because it looks pretty, doesn't it? I have all this ephemera pieces. Let's see, what do I have that I might could put on there. That's too big. There's a beautiful butterfly. Let's see. Have some words. Lovely. Cherish. That's kind of cute. Amazing. Wonderful. Love. Lovely. Funny. You know, everything that's going, look, my fingernails peeling off the polish. Everything that's going on, it's not so lovely, but I choose to be happy and not worry and sweat over the small stuff because it's all fixable. So I think I'm going to use funny because, you know what, we need to laugh. I'm going to think about good things, fun things, funny things through all this mess, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. So let me ink it up. You know, there's hard things that we go through and doesn't seem like there's going to be an end to it, but there will be. And if you trust in the Lord, He always works it out. It always works out. Sometimes it's not how we want it to, but it works out. So that's going to go right there like that. And then I have some, you know what? Where is it? I had some washi tape, but when everything fell off the shelf, and I thought, man, that would be perfect. Here, this ain't it. There's one of them. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I found it. Everything fell off of my shelf. Let's see my little roller. Here's some butterflies, washi tape, and let's see. Let's put, I'm going to put a little bit of that on here. Let's see if I can get it without having any fingernails, but I'm not going to put them back on anytime soon. Let's put that right there. Am I in? I'm trying to see. There we go. That's good enough. I'm going to rip it past that one and turn it over. We'll have that on the other side. Turn this one over, and there's a butterfly on that side. That's kind of cute. We got some butterflies. And then I think I'm going to use this one too. I don't even remember where I got these because it's got some of the same color. I'm just going to rip it about right there and put it right under those, just like that. There's no wrong way or right way or whatever when you're expressing yourself through art. You can do it however you want, whatever you're feeling, you know, it's just whatever strikes you at that moment. So I'm going to put that right there. Funny. This art doesn't look funny, but I'm choosing to think on things that are funny because I'm going to be joyful today with no matter what that's going on. I choose joy. I could pop up that butterfly, but it's so light colored. I wonder if I have some full pages that have a butterfly on it. Let me see. I got some stuff from Jennifer from Genevieve Designs. I ordered a little thing and she threw some extra stuff in there, which was very sweet. And I'm trying to find what's on the other side of some of the stuff she sent me. Let's see. I know I have, what's on this side? That. I don't know. Look, I have some of these cards. I wonder if there's any butterflies in there. No. Nope. Let's see. What's on my scraps? Wait, here's some. Here is some. Oh, man. Let's see. That one's kind of big. I wish I had some more of this. That was, let's see, what is that? Oh man, he's cut off. That would have been a pretty one. Let's see, what else do I have over here in my scraps amongst all this mess? I tell you what, it has been a mess. I've had so much stuff fall off and it was something else. Let's see. What if I cut this one out and then just kind of set it. I'm going to let that run this way and set the butterfly up like that. Let me see. I'll get my little, these are Paper Studio snips, and I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I bought other brands and stuff like that, but I seem to just always go back to this one because it's so precise. You know, it's very pointed and just really sharp. I love them. So I'm going to try to cut it as close to the edge that I can because it's shiny right there and I don't want to lose that. Okay, there's a glare and everything else from the shadow of my light. And I have a light on both sides, but the difference is one is a standing and one is like one of those clip-on lamps, and I have it clipped on my little shelf and shining over the top of me, so that would make it have a shadow coming from this direction. There we go. Alright, let me ink this up just to get all the white out. And then you can't have a butterfly just landing on nothing, so I could get a little flower. Let's see. I want a flower with some color on it. Let's see. That one's kind of cute. I think I'll just glue that straight down like this, right down here, and then I will pop up the butterfly to make it, it's going to be kind of fat on my in my cards. That ring is probably going to get really small. I'm going to have to get one of my big rings out. And so let me, you know what, yeah, that's inked up around the edges, but let me see. There we go. I'm going to get some of this right here. Is that too long? Nope, perfect. Is that where I want it? On the butterfly, like it's going to land on the flower. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Get it on there. Whoops. I'm going to knock everything down because it's so packed, my desk. There we go. La-la! There we are. A lot going on, but I've just got all this stuff here on my desk, and why not grab just bits and pieces and scraps and do some little creating. This would even make a cute little insert in my book. Isn't that cute? I love it. Let me ink the back side too, because I'm going to write on it. I covered up my number 8, so I'm going to have to write that down again. But I have never used, y'all are going to flip, how many, well, maybe once. I don't even know. But I never use washi tape. I've never, the real washi tape. I have made some washi tape with some of my scrap pieces. Let's see, where is a piece so I can show you. I don't know if I got any. That's done. Oh, here it is. This has got some double-sided tape on the back, and here's the front, and you just peel it and use it wherever you want, and it makes great washi tape. I learned that from Genevieve Designs, from Jennifer. So there's that. Let me write number 8 on here. Number 8, and that will go in my little ring here with all the other ones. So there you go. It shows that you can create some artwork using just some scraps that you have laying around. You don't have to go out and buy anything to create. I was watching, what is her name? The Frugal, let's see, wait, that may not be right. Let me look her name, because I think she is really cool. The Frugal Crafter. And she has, she does a lot of painting and watercolors and different things like that. Well, she had a little video up where she was just talking, and she says, you know, she's had people say stuff like, you know, I'm working 10 hours a day this past week. I don't have a whole lot of time to craft or whatever, you know. And she says, you know, but if she would have just, you know, when she started, it was like years ago, like, I mean, in the early 2000s when she started her channel with YouTube. And her kids were little at that time, so she didn't have a whole lot of time. But what she did do is 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and she learned as she went. And then, you know, eventually she had a little more time and she was able to do more things. And so I encourage you to, if you only have 15 minutes, to create, because it does something to your brain. I mean, it just makes you feel good. So if you have 10 minutes, do a little something small like this and use your scraps. You don't have to go buy nothing. Just make something and create a little bit. And through these little cards you can write how you're feeling that day and you're good to go. So I hope you're on this little journey with me. If you are, please come to my Facebook group, and it's linked down below, and show me what you're doing, because you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, because I'm using scraps and you may not have it. So, you know, it's just a fun way to express yourself. So keep on crafting, have a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So give me a thumbs up. They're very important. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. No matter what you're going through, just always praise and thank the Lord above that you're that He's going to be working things out when we don't seem to see no end. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm praising the Lord a little bit, and I'm choosing joy. So let's laugh a little bit. Find something funny. Let's laugh. Enjoy life. It's too short not to. Be careful. Have a good weekend. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Thanks.